from the depth of the earth to the height of the spirit. Hello everyone, I'm Tree. I'm an artist, and through this channel I wish to share what I've learned from people wiser than myself. What helped me grow and hopefully will help you too. I will post a video every couple of weeks presenting ideas, actions and wisdom. The first video was forced upon myself by my muse. She would not let me sleep one night, so I had no choice but to sit and write all these ideas down. If you wish to adjust something, you need to understand what you're working with. So let's take a closer look at what a human life is, at least how I see it. Truth is, life is always changing. The definition of life is constant transformation, a play between creation and destruction. I suspect it's all in the name of ever greater expansion of diversity. When you are born, you actually bring a new character into existence. Pay attention to this idea, as it is central to bringing positive change into your life. When you are born, you bring a new character into existence. You are the character and the storyteller. If you are not happy with your current circumstances, it is because you forgot you are the storyteller and you have allowed others decide your plot for you. This realization might come with some degree of resistance. Some people see resistance as an external force, like a malignant influence that's out there to get you. I see it more like a natural force that is born out of your dissatisfaction with your current scenario and the recognition that it is your creation. It is more comfortable to give away responsibility, but by doing so, you also give away your power to create. That will leave your life to be pushed around by different currents. The cure for resistance lies within the same understanding. Once you fully embrace the responsibility of creation, resistance starts to fade. As Ellen Watts likes to point out, life is a dance. It doesn't matter the direction you take your next step, as long as you're enjoying yourself and you keep on making moves. It is likely that for most of your life, you chose to let others lead the way so you could enjoy the dance and learn the steps. It's likely that you have been doing it for so long that you forgot you can take over. That's okay, now you remember. It is what brought you here. Now you know it's your choice how to dance. So let's see if I can help you find your moves. Principle number 1. Your outer world reflects your inner state of being. You probably have heard that one before and most likely never took it seriously. It is true, you know. You are always the creator of your own world. Reality is all the same. It has no color, form, no definition. It is your brain that creates color and form and definitions. Any meaning whatsoever is a construct created by the human mind. Let's take, for example, two people having the same basic experience, a cheating lover. You will notice that these two people will have lived two very different realities. One may talk about an experience of deep pain, hurt and betrayal, about a reality where people are mean and not to be trusted. They may talk about how this relationship tore them apart, broke their heart, made them close off to people. Another may talk of an experience of deep pain, hurt, and the discovery of new desires within themselves. They may talk about a reality where people come in their lives to teach them about who they are and what they truly desire. How this relationship showed them all the ways they compromised their wishes for attention. An attention they needed to pay to themselves but were too busy looking other ways. Notice that the underlying experience is the same for both people. Deep pain and hurt. What gives birth to the different realities is the way the brain interprets this pain. Tip number 1. When you find yourself in pain, resist the urge to blame others for your circumstances. Instead, ask yourself, what is it that you dislike about this experience? What is the source of the pain, and how do you desire for things to be different? Be grateful about your newfound desires and keep in mind for future references. If experiences, people come your way and do not resonate with your newfound truth, let them go. Don't hold on to what doesn't serve you. Principle number 2. Your inner state of being is under constant influence from outside sources. The reality is that you're never truly separated from anything. You are in constant entanglement with the universe. That's what makes the journey of self-discovery a never-ending process. Outside forces will come and shake things up inside. This will bring different aspects of your being into your awareness. You can observe and choose what you do with them. Some you may choose to let go, others you may wish to enhance, deepen, develop. Most of them you will naturally accept as being you now, in this moment, barely paying any attention to them. Tip number 2. Observe your responses to the outside world. Principle number 3. Constant questioning and observance will help you discern through these influences. Influences are subtle. They mostly go unnoticed. Close observation helps you see what moves you and drags you around. Once you have an idea of this character you want to become, it's time to find out what's getting in the way. That means having to confront all the influences in your past that come in contradiction with the new perspectives you have in mind. Also, recognize the ones who support it. The desires you have were also inspired by outside sources. Tip number 3. Life is always changing. You are life. The pace and direction you wish to move towards is constantly changing. So are the influences. Your most precious gift is being able to observe it all. Principle number 4. This inquiring will reveal strains which pull you into someone else's storyline. I have to warn you that it is a tough road to embark on. Growing up, you were learning what a story and a character is by being one yourself into other people's plots. They created you within their own paradigm, within their own likes and dislikes, and maybe they failed to mention that you are also a storyteller in the making. Taking the time to discover foreign plots within your story is crucial to creating scenarios that will suit your character. This time will vary depending on how strong the influence. If it was a powerful idea imprinted by a strong character, let's say in childhood, it may take years to get to the bottom of it. You will get discouraged. You will give up a few times along the way. It will bring up pain, a lot of it. But you will keep investigating, keep unraveling the essence of your being from behind the veils. Tip number 4. Prepare yourself for a lot of time spent questioning your mind, your thoughts, looking for the place where a foreign idea was nailed to you and taking it down. Principle number 5. There are no mistakes, only choices. Every experience is bringing you closer to your true desires. It is a never-ending process. Sometimes you just want to explore different directions and paths. Sometimes you stumble upon a song you really enjoy and you keep dancing to it until you have interpreted it in all possible ways. Then you go on to discover new tunes. What you dream of today will be different from what you will dream of in 5 years. Tip number 5. Take all the experiences you feel were mistakes and look for how they helped you, how they made you better understand who you are and what you desire. Principle number 6. Observe the changes. It's not all bad. Every layer you unravel, your life improves a bit. With every foreign idea you remove, a new one about the real you takes its place. You don't even have to struggle to put it in action. It was always lingering around you anyways. That's why you were feeling unhappy. It was your own idea complaining to you because you've allowed others occupy its space. You might discover tiny changes, like your judgment of others diminishing, or a few moments of deep appreciation for the simple things around you. You might find your mind telling you more positive, optimistic stories. Tip number 6. Pay close attention to all the tiny improvements as they show up in your life. Within them, you will find the strength to move through the difficult emotions that rise up with the cleaning process. Principle number 7. Cultivate gratefulness. As a character, always be grateful to the storyteller for gifting you with this amazing experience. As a storyteller, always be grateful for the opportunity to bring your story into existence. Tip number 7. Find reasons to be grateful every day. There's plenty of them. Principle number 8. Never give up. That moment will come. The more you observe life with an inquiring mind, the better you will express it through your actions. You stop, You listen to the music and imagine the dancing moves you wish to reflect that music through. After one of the many long, discouraging and tiring periods of depression, laying in your own imagined pain, soothing yourself in all possible ways, somewhere in between the agonizing feeling of inadequacy and the short moments of hope and insight, a vision appears from beyond. Everything falls into place. You see the bigger story of your character, the story you are here to complete with your uniqueness. Life itself, the whole, undisturbed, constant change, God, creation, everything that is. Tip number 8. The character has no choice but to reveal itself if you stare at it long enough. This was it. I hope this helped. Down here you can download for free a list of questions to ask yourself. The structure I used to create my 5-year plan and my vision board, 2 things which helped tremendously with bringing positive change into my life. You will get a list of values, a printable structure for your 5-year plan, and a set of questions to ponder. Also, if you wish to keep them in mind, a list of these 8 principles and tips. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe if you want to support. If you want to patron an artist, you can find me on Patreon. There's a link down here as well. And thank you for your time. I'll see you in 2 weeks with a video on how to take a cold shower. The next best thing that happened to me. Wish you all the best. Grow a little every day.